I've been a performing musician for close to 10 years now, but it wasn't until 2 years ago that I discovered this app. And man, it's a total game changer. I cannot envision performing without this app anymore. And the app is none other than OnSong. This is not a sponsored video. I genuinely want to share this app because it's very helpful, especially if you're a guitarist or keyboardist that's working with a wide repertoire of songs. So in this video, let's check out the OnSong app together. I'll walk you through all the different features and functions, as well as how I use it in the real world setting and why it is so incredibly useful. So let's bring up the app immediately. This is my iPad, and basically, OnSong is an app for you to store chord sheets and store whatever musical sheets or lyrics if you want. And here you can see under the bottom, 543 songs. That's right. So over the course of my performing career, I've amassed 500 songs. And this allows me to click on these songs without having to search for them. For example, if I want to play Always Remember Us This Way, I'll just go to A on the right side. I'll click on Always Remember Us This Way and play it. And this is where OnSong is so helpful. Say for example, this song right now is in the key of E. Right? It's in my key. That Arizona sky burning in your eyes. Pardon me, because I'm down with COVID right now. But it's not infectious over the screen, but my voice is pretty terrible. You look at me, babe, I wanna catch on fire. So this is my key. But what if I'm playing with a female singer? And in this case, you can see that I actually charted out for Corinne, which is my female partner, my friend that plays together with me. I can just click on this part and change it to key of C immediately. Right, and I did so in under 5 seconds, very quickly. And this is where the magic of OnSong really is. It allows you to store chord sheets and to transpose on the fly very quickly. And as a performing musician, when you're having to react on the spot, say for example, you're playing this song, but oh my gosh, a female singer came on board. This is not the key. How are you going? If in the past, I would be having these in PDF form, I would never be able to switch on the fly, unless of course if I had very good chordal knowledge, and even then it's very prone to mistakes. So for this one, I can just in a few taps just change the key immediately. So that's the first function of OnSong that really changed things for me. Second, you take a look at this arrow at the bottom right hand corner. I can click it and it can auto scroll. So I can just sing and play without having to touch the screen. And for me, when I'm playing guitar and singing, I really don't have time to touch the screen and swipe it. It can cause me to lose my rhythm. So having this auto scroll function is incredibly helpful. Right, so these two are already functions that I really love about OnSong. But what's next? So the other function that I really like is the ability to create set lists. So here you can see I have so many set lists of all the events that I've played, and you see all the weddings that I've played. But for example, if I wanted to create a new set list for today, let's call this YouTube video set list. Right? I create a set list, I go ahead and go in, create done, and now I can pick from my list of 500 plus songs and add them accordingly to the set list. So for every event, this is what I'm doing together with my friends, and I do it very quickly. I just pick songs that I want, and when I click done, it's all in this set list right now. This is something that's not doable in the past. In the past, when I'm using PDF, I had to choose individually, put them into a folder, or God forbid, I try to merge them all into one PDF and try to share the PDF. And remember, all the functions that we had in the past, like changing keys, all these are still possible. So that's really amazing for me. You can also reorder them, right? Because sometimes when you're playing set lists, you want to make sure the order of the songs is correct. You can do that on the fly, no problem. And you also have the ability to send songs. Say for example, if I wanted to send this song 2002 to somebody else, I just hold it, click beam, and I can beam it to another device that has the OnSong app installed. So this is also very helpful. Another function that I really love is the ability to use your computer to edit songs on the fly. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, this is how you actually use the OnSong console. So click on the gear icon over here and click on console. They will actually give you an IP address which you can then input into your browser. So this is 192.168.50.202, right? So key that in and you will be entered into the OnSong console, where you will see the same view as your iPad, right? So I'm gonna hide my iPad over here, and this area is where you can key in new chords. So for example, right, we can often get chords from Ultimate Guitar, for example. Let's try to get maybe Hotel California. Click on it, click on chords, and already you can drag and drop everything over here. Let's say if I copy everything, go to OnSong console, click on the plus icon, new song, Hotel California, Eagles. Create OnSong, and I know this key is in key of C for now. Paste everything, and there you go. This song is already on my iPad, right? What I can do is I can also change the formatting. So if I want to go to text tools, I change chords over lyrics. There you go. The chords are then over the lyrics, like so. And if I just bring up my iPad again and I go to Hotel California, you can see actually this is the one that I created. So right over here, I can edit all the chords here on my desktop, right? So if I go to my web browser page over here, I can just make changes on the fly. Say for example, if I want to change, if I want to just click on intro, usually I try to make the titles a bit better. You can also change the chords, etc. And you can see it just updates on the right hand side as well. So this is the OnSong console, which I really enjoy using very much. So you may be asking, wow, this is great, but is it free? And of course it's not. So good things are almost always never free. I think they do have a free version where if you download the app and you give it a try, less than 30 songs is free. But if you want to use it fully, you do have to pay. So how much is it? So there's two plans, one essentials plan, one premium plan. And I do recommend you go for the premium plan, because if you're going to be using your computer to import and edit songs using the console, which I find incredibly useful, then I would recommend you go for the premium version. If you don't need that and you already have people around you that are using OnSong, you don't see yourself editing any chords, then you can go for the essentials version. And if you're interested to get the OnSong app, there is an affiliate link that I have that you can use, and you can get 10% off in perpetuity, which means forever. And that's because if you click on the webpage and you click on artists, you can see that I'm one of the featured artists over here. So I'm pretty proud, because 2 years ago when I first started using it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much better than the PDF or the pen and paper that I've been using since before discovering OnSong. And OnSong is just so much more helpful for performing musicians, or even just for people that play a lot of different songs. So here you can see my comments are, OnSong has completely changed the game for performing musicians. With a repertoire of 400 songs, I can swiftly create set lists for upcoming gigs in just seconds. And I can instantly adjust song keys of the song. It allows me to collaborate with people very quickly, and auto scroll allows for a hands-free experience on stage. I can't envision performing without OnSong anymore, and this is absolutely true. And I just feel like this is such a good app. I don't want to gatekeep this. In fact, I feel like more people should get on it. And Last but not least, I do have a personal mission. If you're watching this video, this is, take a look, OnSong library. So I'm on a mission to clean up my library of 500 songs, and hopefully by the end of this month, which is July 2025, or maybe August, because it's just so many songs, hopefully you will be able to buy my entire library for a cost. And this library of 500 songs, I took 3 years to accumulate this and clean all this up, and right now you can get it at the click of a button. So if you are somebody who loves to play many different kinds of songs, this may be for you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. In the meantime, check out OnSong. I think it's a great app. See you in the next video.